5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Magnolia Live!
Hello, welcome to Magnolia Live. I'm your host, Kim. Today I'm going to highlight contributions from the African American community in the mental health field. Have you ever heard the name Bebe Moore Campbell? If you have not, you're in luck because today you are going to hear about an African American female who has made an impact in her community. Bebe Moore Campbell was an African American author, journalist, teacher, and mental health advocate who worked tirelessly to shed light on the mental health needs of the Black community, underrepresented communities. She founded NAMI Inglewood in a predominantly Black neighborhood to create a space that was safe for Black people to talk about mental health concerns. Throughout her time as an advocate, Campbell made her way to D.C. On June 2, 2008, Congress formally recognized Bebe Moore Campbell National Minority Mental Health Awareness Month to bring awareness to the unique struggles that underrepresented groups face regarding mental health in the U.S. As a proud member of the Clubhouse community, I think it is always great to highlight those who have made an impact in their communities. From Magnolia Clubhouse, we salute you, Bebe Moore Campbell. If you live in the greater Cleveland area and are looking for a mental health community of your own, check to our website, www.Magnolia Clubhouse, and schedule a tour today. Okay, it's now time to transition into our show. Let's start the show with our standard of the week.
Hello, Magnolia Clubhouse. This is Eric with this week's standard, number 8. All Clubhouse meetings are open to both members and staff. There are no formal member-only meetings or formal staff-only meetings where program decisions and members' issues are discussed. That's it from Eric. And now back to more Magnolia Clubhouse. Bye.
Make sure to discuss this standard in your unit meetings as they are such an important part of the Clubhouse model. Talking about the weather has always been a conversation starter, but given our last week of 90-degree weather, it is the main conversation in this week's health and wellness topic.
Hi to Magnolia Clubhouse. This is Carl for this week's health and wellness for UV safety matters. UV rays can cause sunburn, premature, and increase the risk of skin cancer. UV exposure can harm your eyes and contribute to conditions such as cataracts. Sun protection is important even on cloudy days. Use sunscreen of SPF 30 or higher. Protect your eyes by wearing sunglasses that block 99 to 100% of UV rays. Make sure to seek shade to avoid direct sun exposure when UV or rays is the strongest. That's it from Carl. Now back to more Magnolia Clubhouse news. I wish everyone peace and long life.
Thank you, Carl, for the information. There is no reason for anyone to be unsafe in this weather. There are so many sun-protecting items that are available to us these days. The Clubhouse itself is a way to get out of the sun and stay cool when temps are high. Let's head over to Scott for our sports report.
Hello, sports fans, and welcome to another edition of Magnolia Clubhouse Sports. I'm Scott Trella. Well, the Guardians came up short as they fell 3-1 to the Minnesota Twins last night at Target Field in Minneapolis. Joey Cantillo was on the hill for the good guys last night, but Cantillo had a very frustrating night. Cantillo went 5 innings, gave up 6 hits, had 3 beans at bat, and struck out 7 batters. Then the bullpen took over and did not do any better and Rush Hoskins had a solo home run in the first inning, as he scored the Guardians' only run of the night. The Guardians will try to snap their 4-game losing skid as they take on the Twins in Game 2 of this 3-game series tonight at Target Field in Minneapolis. Slade Cioni will be on the hill for the Guardians with a record of 4-6, and Connor Prelip will be on the hill for the Twins with a record of 2-5. First pitch at 7:40 p.m. tonight on Fubo and on Major League Baseball Network. Unfortunately, the USA soccer team was eliminated in round 16 of the FIFA World Cup Soccer Tournament 2026 as they lost 4-1 to Belgium Monday night. It was a very disappointing loss, but I do feel the USA just could not get it together. But the USA did make a good run in this tournament, and the injuries for the USA did pile up. There was one player that re-aggravated an injury he had previously had, but I tip my hat to the US of A as they did make a good run in this tournament. And that's just about going to wrap it up for this edition of Magnolia Clubhouse Sports. My buddy John Sears will be back next week with another sports report, but until then, always remember, be a team player each and every day in every way possible. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1, I'm done.
Thanks, Scott, for that report. For some more entertainment, let's head over to Tim for his Critics Corner.
Hello there, Magnolia. Welcome to another Critic Corner. I'm Tim, and today I'm reviewing the classic musical film 1776. Overall, I'm giving 1776 9 out of 10 stars. If you're looking for a musical that's entertaining while also bringing American history to life, this is definitely one worth watching. One of the main focuses of the film is the creation of the Declaration of Independence following the intense debates, compromises, and determination that ultimately lead to its adoption. Rather than focusing on the battles of the American Revolution, the story highlights the political struggles inside the Continental Congress as Americans' founders worked to shape a new nation. One of the biggest highlights for me was the incredible attention to detail in the costumes. They felt authentic to the time period and did an amazing job capturing the look and atmosphere of the Continental Congress. The historical accuracy in the wardrobe really helps immerse you in 18th century America. Of course, this is a musical and the songs are fantastic. The musical numbers are memorable, emotional, and often surprisingly funny. They help move the story forward while giving each of the historical figures their own unique personality. My favorite performances came from William Daniels as John Adams and Harry De Silva as Benjamin Franklin. Daniels perfectly captures Adams' determination, passion, and stubbornness as he fights to convince the colonies to declare independence. De Silva brings Franklin's wit, wisdom, and humor to every scene, making him one of the film's most enjoyable characters. Whether you're a history enthusiast, a fan of Broadway musicals, or just looking for something different, 1776 offers a wonderful combination of history, music, humor, and outstanding performances. I'm Tim, and that's my review. Thanks for joining me for another Critic Corner.
This has been such a fun and informative show. What better way to end it than with a positive quote?
Hi to Magnolia Clubhouse. This is Joseph for today's quote. This quote is by Robin Williams, which is everyone you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about. Be kind always. That is uplifting quote by Robin Williams. That's it by Joseph. Now back to more Magnolia Clubhouse news.
That wraps up another week of Magnolia Live. If you are interested in hosting your own episode of Magnolia Live, come on up to the communications unit. You can find all of our episodes on Magnolia Clubhouse's YouTube channel. See you next week. Bye.